Welcome back to another Pro Clubs video. This one we're going to be looking at the best guide for your formations, your custom tactics, and showing you guys some tips and tricks to playing Pro Clubs that will get you guys better on the pitch. Like this video if you haven't already, thumbs up really helps. Subscribe, and let's get talking to BillySZN on Pro Clubs, who does all of the custom tactics and let you guys into some secrets and then show you how we play. Reminder, we've gone 200 wins, 0 losses on Pro Clubs before. At the moment we're like 50-0, so we kind of know what we're doing. Alright Billy, let's have a look at our custom tactics and formation. People are always asking us, mate, so you're the Ennie, you're the man who controls the CPUs, so let's take a look. What do we do? Talk me through your robot brain.
Oh, I just keep it on balance 50-50, build up playing, chance creation 50-50. I should probably change, wait, where is it? The corners one, because there's a corner glitch. If you do that, it's probably the best one.
Yeah,
you can cross it to the back post.
Yeah. Tell me, we keep conceding these goals, don't we?
I think it might be that one then. I don't know. It's one of them where it has a player that starts on the edge and you just pass it short to that guy and then wait for a second or two and cross it back post, and your CB runs there and the other team's CB runs away.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's pretty stupid.
We always go short though with the corners, but yeah, we keep getting us with these.
Yeah, on Ultimate Team it's like very prevalent. Then, so that's it. It's just balanced on everything, because I just don't think, like, I don't want my CPUs making forward runs, and I don't want them like just being in weird positions. So I just keep it balanced. It means I'm basically in control.
Yeah. Like
they stand where a image should stand. It's not like any Guardiola Galaxy brain stuff.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the main thing with you is as well, you always pull the right player out. Like, you don't take the centre back out and run him up.
Yeah, and then we play a 5-back just because I like to keep the CPUs away from the pros. But like this way, like instead of a 4-back where like the fullback's one forward, I'm left with 2 at the back. I just prefer 3 centre backs. Like if I bring one out, I can defend as a 4-back anyway.
Yeah. And
like the centre mids and then stay back.
Yeah, people often get onto us after games, like if they hate on us, don't they? They go like, "Oh, you're playing a 5-back, so defensive." But it's actually kind of not. It's just to let our attack flow. Like we normally, our XG is normally like 7
it's just to keep the ball between the controlled guys rather than the CPUs.
Yeah, 100%.
And then on the instructions, I actually don't think I've changed anything. I probably might if we get Div 1 and I find I'm getting free ruled. I just change these to stay back while attacking.
Yeah.
But at the moment, like, I'm finding it alright, so I'm just keeping it on balance because it's probably an extra passing option going forward.
Yes.
And then the same with one of the centre mids, if not both. I'll probably change it to stay back if I'm starting to concede a lot to through balls and stuff.
Yeah.
Or get countered.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What I also need to do is, if you go on the tactic and view it and you click L2, you can change stuff.
Yeah.
Like what I will do when we get to high division, I'll probably change this to like that or something, just to bomb forward and like have like fast build up.
Yeah.
No, keep the width the same and that. But like this will just mean that the CPUs just go quick. Like they're in decent, like constant pressure on defense, just so we can try to get the ball back to score a goal or something.
Yeah, that's like if we're 2-1 down in the 90th
minute or
70th minute or something, yeah.
Or like draw in or something.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Control. So I just do something like that to put on the pressure and try and get a goal back.
Yeah.
But I'll do that like once we get to Div 1, because getting to Div 1 is the easy part.
Yeah, we've played a lot now, so it doesn't really feel like we need to do that.
Yeah. So just that's
famous last words, mate. There goes the record next game.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, that's it. That's it pretty much, isn't it? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to break down some footage. I want you guys to focus on what we do without the ball more than what we do with it. I've tried to cut some of these clips, but also leave them in so you can see how seriously we take this game. No, how seriously good Billy is in any, especially defensively. Now, one thing to notice with Billy is the speed of the attacks. Now, I know I said just to focus on the defense, but watch when we do win the ball back in these clips, how quickly we end up with the ball in our striker's feet. And that's something Bill always talks to me about, is just getting the ball up with an R1X, or if you can't do that, just an X pass or a triangle to the attacking players, because that's the point of Pro Clubs, to get the ball into the feet of the players that are good, the strikers, rather than the CPUs. And there's not a lot of messing about with Billy. There's not a lot of switching the ball or passing it around the back. And one thing he does brilliantly is never pulling players out of position, like just in that attack or defense there, I should say. He makes sure to just stay patient. And you know what? A lot of people make mistakes, and Billy will win the ball really high up the pitch, and that's why you're seeing clips like this in games like this that you guys watch us on stream all the time. People normally rage quit before 30 minutes because they just can't even get out their own half. I know that's a foul, but let's be honest, it's pretty unlucky that that was given. And it's all about the pressure and selecting the right man, not pulling someone out of position. See, he keeps the fullback there. And this guy does well to get through, but I mean, what comes of it? Nothing. Most of the goals we do concede are like that in that last attack, a random cross, and that's because you can see here, Billy just doesn't let anybody rest. Like, nobody's allowed to get out of their third almost half the time. When they do get out, it's just constant pressure. You can see pulling that CPU out, but he doesn't want to pull him too far. Obviously, the guy stops playing, but he doesn't let you get out of position, or he doesn't let his CPUs get out of position, and it's really, I mean, I could watch this over and over again as a bit of a Pro Clubs nerd. The guy's just a freak when it comes to anything. It's like a whole nother skill in itself. You can be a great Ultimate Team player, and that's going to help you massively if you're a really good player on Ultimate Team playing any. Of course, like usually the best Ultimate Team player is going to be the any, right? But being a Pro Clubs any in itself, using the terrible CPUs in the lower divisions and working out how to play the game in that sense is a whole skill in itself. And I think we get, what, how far do we make it here? 24 minutes. These guys are like, you know what, we haven't even had a shot. Let's just leave. Coming into another game now, I just want to pass on again that you do need to practice a lot to get to the levels of Billy, but I mean, it's possible. We play against a lot of players, or I see a lot of your comments from previous FIFAs. A lot of you guys say, oh, I watched a lot of your tips videos, not just this formation and the any, but the build videos and, you know, the Pro Clubs tip videos we put out, and you say, oh yeah, that actually made us go from like Division 5 to Division 2. That's sick. And we notice it. Like sometimes when we get messages after games and it's a tough game, it'll be someone saying, oh, I'm a fan of the channel, and I'm like, yeah, that checks out, because they were doing a load of things that we say in the videos. So, getting back to Billy's gameplay, we've gone 1-0 up nice and early. They pass it back into their defence, and literally what they're doing now on the other team is exactly what Billy's always saying to not do. This is all pointless. Just passing the ball backwards to their right backs, passing it to the keeper, switching it across, and really, I mean, I should score that, and in 4 minutes we should be 2-0 up. Just watch when Billy gets the ball compared to how the other teams on this video get the ball, how quickly he gets it up. And you can't always do stuff perfect, you can't always win the ball. I mean, there, he's handled that situation really well. They still get a shot off, and that's going to happen. Even to the best ennies, you're going to concede goals. We still concede quite a lot of goals, but more so the way Billy plays the game just allows us to outscore everybody. Like I said, our XG sometimes it's like 8 or 9 XG, and like, I'm talking first half, not even kidding. So again, Billy just marking up, making sure not to pull players out of position too much. They get a nice pass off here, but they're forced to do some drastic long ball. Now watch the speed. Billy, R1X straight into me. Me doing a little bit of skill, play it up to the CPU, up to Billy, Crudo's in on goal, and I mean, he should score, and he does, because it's Crudo. And it's just that, it's just looking forwards all the time. There's definitely a point on that attack where Billy could have just passed it backwards, but what would have been the point? Why not just go forwards? And like you see there on screen, you are going to concede goals. You can't not concede goals on FIFA 22. Unfortunately, you can just shoot. What is he doing? Unfortunately, you can just shoot from Narnia, and it will go. Do I need to carry on saying anything? We have just conceded a direct cross. Yeah, goals are going to go in. And that's why you need to be focused on getting the ball into your striker's feet, especially on this FIFA, compared to other ones, and just attack, attack, attack. Because otherwise, you can't win too many games 2-0 on this FIFA, I swear, guys. You're going to need like 4 or 5 goals to be comfortable in a 90-minute game. Here, the CPU's not as quick as this guy, manages to get past him, but you know what? Billy just keeps his cool, doesn't slide in, and the mistake happens. And a lot of people make mistakes on clubs, and that sounds quite cocky. People will make mistakes, and what Billy does brilliantly is just wait for those people to do that. He doesn't force his hand, he doesn't do anything, you know, he doesn't rush players out, he doesn't slide in from nowhere. R1X into me here, into Cam. I play a ball straight over the top to Billy, and arguably that's a penalty. If not, he should go in on goal. It's a bit unlucky, but that's just an idea of the speed in which we attack. I hope this video has helped you. If you guys want to get in the comment section, I'll be replying to any questions you've got down there. Make sure you leave a like before you leave if this any and formation guide has helped you out, and check out the rest of our Pro Clubs builds so you guys can improve and reach your maximum potential on Pro Clubs. I'll see you guys in the next one.